All right, questions for Coach Stevens. Start with Bob Schron.
Afternoon, Coach. Hi, how are you?
Bob.
Hi, Coach. A couple of things. Apropos of Kemba, I don't want to keep asking about, but obviously it's important. You worry, and obviously how important it is, the continuity of his playing time, and if he's in and out of the lineup, how that might affect, like I said, the continuity. The other question I wanted to ask you was, you're not a proponent, I don't think, of a lot of preseason games. And obviously, is this maybe this training period, would you think it might be a little bit too long because of that? And because hypothetically, this season could last from October to October. So thank you.
I understand why the training camp is what it is, just from the standpoint of you go 4 months with limited opportunity to really play and work out and get ready for a traditional training camp, whereas you might get like small group work and those type of things in a normal setting heading into a typical training camp. You're going to need a little bit more time. So that makes a lot of sense. It's given us a chance to it's given me a chance to go back into some of the old stuff we've done in practice before that you just kind of scrap because you don't have time to do it. So that's been fun from that standpoint. And then with regard to Kemba getting back into it, as far as I think worrying is a strong word. I think there's a lot more to worry about in the world right now. And so when he gets back, we'll get him as acclimated as we can. I don't think, it'll be as fluid in our first scrimmage or whatever the case may be as maybe it will be 3 weeks from now. But there's time to do that. He practiced the first 50 minutes of today's practice, so he's done a lot more the last few days.
Mark Murphy.
Hey, Brad. If you compare where your team is now to where a team would be after a similar stretch in a normal training camp, how would you compare the two?
Ahead from the standpoint of system, right? Implementation, understanding. Just because you've already had a full season, everyone's back. There's like a whole season's worth of schemes and things you've done. And then I think the challenge coming in, which you knew was going to be conditioning, reacclimating to playing 5-on-5, all that stuff. So ahead in the former, not as far behind as I thought maybe in the latter. But I think every team's probably pretty similar in that regard. So I don't think there's going to be much difference between us all as far as readiness goes.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.